Mystical Love and Light here. Today I am going to be doing an oil. It is going to be doing a school student oil. And this oil, the ingredients that I'm going to be using is good for like any kind of thing pertaining to writing out your petition, having schoolwork that you want to make sure, like if you have a test, you're going to be good on it. You can use the oil to anoint the corners. You can, after you have finished making the oil or purchasing from me, you can use now this is just how I do it. You can use a blue candle. You can anoint the candle, or you can dress a candle depending on what kind of candle you have. You can, the oil that you use in it, that you're going to incorporate your intentions into the oil. You can also, after the wax burns down, excuse me, you can incorporate that wax and put it into a mojo bag. You can excuse me, you can use the oil and anoint the mojo bag in the corners. The petition that you're going to write out, you can also fold that up, put it in the mojo bag. And so anyway, this will probably be a short video if I stop talking. I'm trying to keep my videos under 20 minutes. Anything longer than that, it takes a couple of days. So I'll get started on it. This is what I'll be using. I have already my label on it and my oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you have handy. It doesn't matter, because it's just going to be your carrier oil. So I will use some pieces of sage. I will first put everything. I ate some spinach a while ago, some dried spinach, and I feel like I have a piece still in the back of my throat. Okay, so I will get some pieces out. And also too, when I'm doing oils, as I'm putting pieces in, if they have stems, this is the dried sage, I will break it off, and I still want to incorporate the stem. So I will kind of see what size the container is and put the stems in. Sometimes in the oil, I kind of prefer having quite a few stems. That way it's got a lot to steep into it. And I will put some more sage. Okay, we've got the stems in here. I'm trying to get the stem, mostly of the stems. Even though I put another little piece in there of the sage, I want the majority of the sage in here, because it's going to be combined with the other stuff. And this has still got some pieces on it, so that's going to go in there. I love the way sage smells. I mostly, a lot of times when I cleanse the house, I do it when my husband is gone, because his nose is so sensitive. It's like what we smell, he smells it 10 times stronger. Sometimes he's like, honey, what are you burning? I'm like, sage. Okay, sprig of mint or dry mix with mint. It'd be peppermint and spearmint, and my spearmint mix, my spearmint mix has the spearmint, lemongrass, the orange peel that I used from up there, peppermint, which is some of this peppermint. I did say the spearmint, rose hips, raspberry, and cinnamon in it also, so I will use both of those. So if you know, if it's yourself or you know somebody else that's going to, I'm going to use a spoon because I don't need that much because I've got the other stuff in it too. That is going to have tests that's in school. Maybe your child needs to have better grades in school and they need more help with studying. This oil will be charged and energized, and if you're purchasing it for me, then you need to put your intent into it. And this has all kinds of stuff in it. See? Velvet Shadow is barking because my husband is outside mowing the grass. Now this is Citrine, and I'm going to put a small one inside the oil. Try to hold it where you can see it. So I'm going to put that in the oil. Putting my energy in it to incorporate all the spiritual magical properties into it, along with doing a prayer. And then we are going to use rosemary. There. I'm going to get some of the loose rosemary down there, but this piece here with the stem on it with the rosemary, I want that part in there, and then I will get some rosemary. See? Put that in there. This time, Velvet Shadow's not whining to come up here with me. She hears her daddy outside mowing. And I didn't let her go outside because he's mowing, and I don't want grass flying all over her. Even though she's inside the pen, she likes to go to the edge of the pen and watch them. Okay, and so next is the juniper berries with the evergreen pine mixed. I do have the juniper berries, like 90% juniper berries and 10% pine, or this one here that is pretty much half and half. And I want that pine in there because it also smells like mint, and it's got the juniper berries in it. So we're going to put 2 spoons in it, and you can see it. Then we are just going to, we don't want to crush it too much, but just enough to kind of incorporate the smells and stuff. So this will be a short video. Use it to anoint your petition paper, to anoint books or anything pertaining to your schooling, whether it's junior high, high school, college, doesn't matter. You're going to be taking a test, or it's just for learning to up your ability to concentrate more on your learning. I did do a prayer a couple of years back for someone that just couldn't get themselves together and concentrate, and after the working, they started doing really, really good in school. So it's all about your intention and what you put in. And put the lid on, pick it up. We'll let this steep for 3 days before I put it on my shelf. And that is it. Very simple, very fast. School student oil. And that's it. It's been a while since I had made this. I needed to make it again. Thank you for watching. Blessed to be. Bye. Oh, I don't think I can reach it like that. I don't know how I reached it a while ago. Blessed be.